This is a dream weaver. I just made it yesterday. It's made out of found parts on the street, and the dream catcher, which is I got at a store for free. That's the piece right there on the back, the leather with the circle. It's made by Indians. It's a kind of a mythological and spiritual thing where the net and the feathers catch the needs for your dream and bring it down to you out of the atmosphere. Like a spider's web or the magnetic vibrations of the sun and the wind. So I made a Mobius, I guess. Out of it. All the parts right up to that ring are original to the dream catcher, and then added some thread to it, and then a harbinger or a mountain climbing hook to hook it to something. The steel plate is something I found on the street. It's called a registration plate or a number plate for a electrical pole for street lights and power lines. And the numbers are there so they can recognize it and go to the right one. Not miss the electric company. It was all crushed up on the street, so I took a sledgehammer and flattened it out. And I've been keeping it for about a year, and I didn't know what to do with it. I just liked looking at it. And the other parts I found as well on the street. There's the Pontiac car emblem, either to a firebird or a sunbird. And then there's a ring for keys or other objects that I found on the street. And then there's a watch plate. And then the bottom piece is also a car part. I guess that's usually like on a side vent or something where the thrush comes out. The air of the engine, kind of like a rocket or something. So it kind of makes sense in that that'll be on the bottom. And that the dream is out of time or time has stopped. And then it's floating on the rocket air of the invisible engine of the Pontiac. And the feathers are flying it. The fact that it's like in the same corner as my skeleton really has nothing to do with it. And that behind the skeleton is the stargazer map. It's just that the sun comes in here and a little bit of wind. And I've been blowing on it, but when the wind blows, it does catch it because it's a flat plate and it twirls around. With direct sunlight, the twirling actually causes an arcing, as you can see, of the reflection. It's kind of beautiful. That's the arms of the I guess you call it sculpture, picking up the sun, sweeping it around.